Okay. Hello, people. It's me, Poppy Fields, whatever. Whatever you want to call me, I really don't care. Bitch, hoe, fucking heifer. One of my cousins called me heifer, which I haven't been called since my grandma Ruby called me that when I was 5. So thank you for that. That was a good memory. You know, oftentimes people insult people to things that they feel about themselves. So you feel that I'm a cow. You know, call me a cow. Maybe you think you're a cow. Moo. Anyway, so talking about something totally different. Old people. Okay, old people. We're all old people in regards to how old people used to live. Okay, people used to get married at 12 and they died by 30 because there were no vitamins, there wasn't any alkaline water, and no tequila that I can recall, and also no weed, no cocaine, no vitamins, nothing. The shit that's keeping people alive forever around here. Okay, so my mom is quite old, but she's very feisty, and I love her to death. And so she never listens to me, okay? She doesn't. She listens to everybody, anybody that is, maybe people that are just, if a person walked up with no brain removed, she'd listen. But me, not so much. So the other day, we went to her little storage. She's like they give like little extra storage closets in the apartment complex that she lives in. And she keeps like her extra blankets in there and all the like 12,000 pillows that don't fit in the apartment anymore. And all her fucking sweaters. She's like, I want fucking sweaters. Dude, I don't know what's up with these fucking sweaters, but man, they suck. They're ugly. They look like something Bill Cosby would wear. And they're men's sweaters, and they're polyester, and they're way too big. My mom is like 5 foot, and she weighs like about 100 pounds. There's no fucking way she fits these sweaters. But she knows every sweater by a first name. She knows each one individually. She knows when she bought them, where, you know, there's no way. I can't throw them out. She'll kill me. She'll stab me in my sleep. Okay. So she keeps her sweaters there. The other day we went there to take some dishes. Actually mugs, because she collects mugs. There's a whole lot of mugs. And I feel like it's wasting electricity to wash like 70 mugs when there's one lady living there and I visit. So there should really only be maybe 4 mugs tops. So I said, let's take these mugs down to the storage unit. I go look, she's this itty bitty lock that's like for luggage. Okay, tiny lock. I said, Mom, that's like a robbery lock. That's not the right lock to have on there. She goes, well, you know, it's a little lock. I go, Mom, it's too small. Just nothing you have in there is safe. Oh, you're just so negative. You think everybody's robbing everybody. Oh. I go, Mom, my storage unit got robbed, and I had 2 locks on there, but they were both like kind of skinny, and people could just snap that shit off of there. So she goes, oh my God, you're just so paranoid. So when she really wasn't looking, I changed it to that fat lock, right? And I switched out her key for her little master luggage lock. I switched it out. And then I put on her keychain. She didn't even really know. And so that was, I think, on the 28th or the 29th of September. Okay. So I got an email today, because I take care of all my mom's business, from her apartment complex talking about there was a robbery in the private storage areas, and it happened on October 3rd or 4th, and they were all robbed. And now the management office requires that people give a key to the management office, a copy for the storage unit, because there's a lot of old people in case they die, I guess. But I was busy, and it was, when I changed the lock, it was late at night because my mom was asleep and I didn't want her to know. So it was late, and I changed it, and the office wasn't open, and the next day I was out of town, so I forgot. So it was just a couple days in between. So I was like, next thing you know, shit is fucking robbed. So the police went to my mom's house today, and they were like, ma'am, you have a storage unit, blah, blah, blah. Yours is okay, but... And she went down there, and she was looking. She was like, there was another lock on my storage. I go, Mom, you have the key. It has a red thing on there. She opens it. Her stuff is fine. She goes, how did I get that? I go, because I did it. Because you don't listen to me. And because I knew that that shit was not secure. And she goes, oh my God, thank God. I'm like, yeah, I did that. Aren't you glad I did that, Mom? Aren't you glad? Mom, aren't you glad? Mom, aren't you glad? Mom. It took me, I had to like ask her like 14 times. Oh, you know, you're right. You were right. Oh, wow. After like a 45-minute conversation, she finally said I was right. Old people, you're living too long. You can't be fighting your kids now. You know, you're frail. You're skinny. You have limited diet options. You can't fight us. You can't go in nursing homes. Just try to be agreeable. If somebody says something like, hey, that's a little itty bitty luggage lock. Looks like you're going to get robbed. Don't do that. Don't be fucking fighting. I mean, I got so much, my mom is like this small. I could fit her into my purse. But she makes me cry almost every day because I'm like, oh my God, why is she screaming at me? Oh, why is she so mad? She was super mad. And I'm like, okay. So then I just like run away, you know, stay with a friend, you know. Elder care is fun. So everybody take your vitamins, do your IV infusions, because you're going to live for fucking ever. Women in my family typically live until their 90s, maybe even 100s. So I'm very, very healthy. So I'm probably going to be here until 3001 or something. So get used to my face. I'm going to be a forever. I love you guys.